Hi, all you healthy humans. Welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're making chicken meatball soup. So this is a soothing, hearty soup with tender chicken meatballs, vibrant vegetables, and anti-inflammatory spices. So we have one large onion that I diced up and split in half because we're gonna use half for the meatballs and half for the soup. So we have 6 pasture-raised eggs. I always recommend getting pasture-raised eggs because they're gonna have a deeper, richer flavor. They're also packed with omega-3s, and they're gonna add even more protein to this already protein-rich soup. We're also using fresh garlic cloves. We're also using 1 pound of ground free-range chicken. So I always recommend getting free-range chicken. The chickens are gonna have access to bugs and sunlight and be able to walk around and hunt and peck in more their natural environment. It's a better quality meat. You'll definitely be able to distinguish the quality in the taste. We're also using zucchini, carrots, and 1 potato. I'm also using a fresh turmeric root, so you can also use ground turmeric if that's what you have. So turmeric root is bright and powerful. It contains an antioxidant called curcumin. It's anti-inflammatory, and it's also really good for serotonin and dopamine levels. So it's going to increase those happy brain chemicals. Also, when we pair it with black pepper, you're gonna get 20 times better absorption. We have salt and pepper. We have Italian seasoning. We're also using pasture-raised pork lard. So pork lard has been used for centuries in traditional cooking. It's kind of like a cleaner bacon fat. It's actually 50% monounsaturated fats, which is the same fat you find in olive oil. That's a healthy fat. It's also rich in vitamin D and super flavorful. We also have bay leaves, cumin, and coriander. We also have bone broth. We're using 8 cups in this soup, so I'm using 4 cups of bone broth and 4 cups of water. Because we're cooking the chicken meatballs directly in our soup, we're gonna get all the chicken flavor that we need. Okay, let's get started. First off, we're gonna make our chicken meatballs. So go ahead and add your ground chicken to a bowl. Then I'm gonna add half of my diced onion, as well as salt and pepper. And Italian seasoning. Now I'm just going to mix this all together. Now I'm gonna form these guys into meatballs. So in order to just help it not stick to my hands as much, I'm just gonna dip my hands in a little bit of water and then form these into meatballs. And then I'll just add them to a plate and set them aside. Okay, our meatballs are made. Now we can just set them aside. Now we're gonna take our lard in a large Dutch oven, turn it on to medium-high heat. Now we're gonna add 2 to 4 tablespoons of lard. We're also going to add half of our chopped onion. We're gonna let this saute for a couple of minutes and get nice and tender. While that is sauteing, we're gonna go ahead and chop up the rest of our veggies. So I'm just gonna cut the ends off of my carrots and zucchini and chop them into small bite-sized chunks. I'm gonna cut my zucchini into half moons. Okay, next I'm gonna add the garlic to my soup. And then I'm just gonna add my garlic and let this cook for about a minute to get nice and fragrant. Give it a good stir. While the garlic is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and finish slicing up my potato. All right, now I'm gonna add all my veggies to my garlic and onions. Now give it a stir and let everything get nice and coated in that pork lard. Okay, while these veggies are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and grate my fresh turmeric into the pot. I'm just gonna do a quick peel on some of the outer skin just to reveal the orange flesh. So I'm grating about an inch of fresh turmeric directly into my soup. Now make sure and give everything a good stir so that the veggies on top are getting cooked as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our spices to the soup. So I'm gonna do a couple of teaspoons of cumin and coriander, as well as salt and pepper. Stir everything to combine. Now we're gonna let these veggies get tender for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, next up, I'm gonna add 3 to 4 bay leaves. I'm gonna add 4 cups of water and 4 cups of bone broth. Then I'm gonna bring all of this to a boil. After it comes to a boil, we'll turn it down to simmer and add our chicken meatballs and let our meatballs cook in the soup. While we're waiting on our soup to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and break open and whisk together my eggs. Now I'm just gonna whisk these eggs together just like if you were gonna make scrambled eggs. At the very end, we're gonna pour this into our soup and it's gonna make egg ribbons, kind of like egg drop soup, and add extra protein and nutrient density to our soup. Now we just wait for our soup to boil. Okay, our soup is boiling. Now we're gonna bring it down to a gentle boil. Now I'm gonna take my chicken meatballs and add them straight to my soup. And they are gonna cook in my soup. Now just make sure each of your meatballs is completely submerged. And we are going to bring our temperature down to a simmer that's just on medium-low and let this simmer uncovered for about 15 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. Our meatballs are nice and cooked and our veggies are tender. Now we're just gonna go ahead and add our whisked eggs straight to the pan. These eggs will cook up really quickly right in the pot. So go ahead and give it a stir and you'll see the cooked eggs start to make ribbons in your soup. All right, let this cook for just a couple of minutes, let the flavors combine, and you're ready to eat. Okay, let's get it plated up. Go ahead and spoon some hearty portions into a bowl. Don't forget, you do have bay leaves in here, so as you find those, you can just remove them as you go. There you have it, folks, our chicken meatball soup. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal plan service with weekly meals and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Fresh membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. It's a better quality meat. It's also going to taste really much better. My eye itches. And add a couple of hold. Okay. No room on the cutting board. Are you impressed? I mean, look at these carrot chopping skills. When we get toward the end, we get dicey. No pun intended. While we're waiting on our soup to boil, I'm going to go ahead and not drop an egg.